there, Pam and Rodney, Crossroad Family Travels.
Hi guys, it's been a while, so we wanted to invite you to come along with us today. We're going to go pick up my dad. My dad is 93 years old. He's a big Ford guy. He worked for Ford for over 20 years of his life, and he loves Fords. So we're taking him to a special restaurant called Ford's Garage in Plano, Texas. It's got a lot of memorabilia, and he's going to really have a good time. So, hey, get ready for some Ford talk.
Good stories.
Yes, he knows he's going, and he's ready. So this is going to be good for him, and it's going to get him out of the house and going to someplace new. So he's a car guy. So get ready for some Ford talk. This is going to be fun.
Here we go.
You ready to take a walk?
I can do it. You ready to see all the Fords?
You can do it. I'm ready.
Let's go see all the Fords.
The 1940s, 25s, 30s.
I bet you'll recognize some stuff.
Oh, I recognize about it. Old Model 8 number. What if they got a T?
I don't know.
I see the A. The A or a B. The A and the B. Just 2 years apart. The B's come out in 32. Not a B. I remember the days of the big white walls.
That's pretty mint condition, isn't it?
I can't, man. That thing's been restored. Really, really good. They got them back to back. Got 'em back to back. They're not the same year model. Well, they might be.
Two-door, four-door.
Yeah. The little flat. It don't have an engine. It's got a radiator.
Let's just guess what year model those tailgates are. They're like green.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 60s,
What do you think about that, Bussy?
50s, and 60s.
Yeah, 69.
Yes. Oh.
Pretty cool.
Look at all them wire wheels.
Yeah.
Bussy, look at the door. Look at this.
Oh, a gas nozzle. I got another A.
Hi. There's 3 of us.
You know, when I was little, Daddy had a Model T.
That orange one looks pretty cool. Kind of almost Texas color. They should have got
It
that
is.
more orange.
That's a slumber cap.
It's a what?
It's a slumber cap.
Well, oh, okay.
That's a winter cap.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You're right. Yes.
That's good looking. They should have got that a little darker.
Well, that wouldn't be too bad, right?
No?
And it's a summer cap. See, it breeze.
Uh-huh.
There you go. I always like red.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Looks good.
And look at here. Yeah. You gonna get Pam one? No.
Yeah.
No.
She don't wear those.
I wish those t-shirts had a pocket.
Hey, Dad. What kind of engine is that? Is that a flathead?
That's a flathead fuel cylinder. Yeah, that's a Model A engine. See, the T's didn't have electric starters. This was a and a B, so it had electric a starter. You had to crank it, the old T.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
With a crank through the radiator, right down on the bottom of the radiator. And your crank was about this long and big as my thumb, and then it had a pin to go through it. So when you went in, you had to turn it. It had to revolve things. Then you crank it, and when the engine would start, it would disconnect you from the crank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this transmission, Roger. Look at this transmission. See, that's a bell housing clutch, but look at the old stick.
A little bitty thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm surprised it don't have a knob on it though. Most of them had a black knob. And this one had a closed drive shaft. The drive shaft was not open; it was closed, and the drive shaft was about that big around, and went from the transmission to the rear end with a cover over it. And it bolted to here, and then bolted to the rear end. So, but it had a joint, a kind of a accordion type joint here, up here on the drive shaft, not on the back. The back was solid to the rear end. Yeah. And used to the old clutch arms. The clutch arms on the old models would come straight out here like this, about that far away, and then you had a rod from your clutch pedal going down to it. But this had a cable. This your old clutch pedal back then had a cable. And you can see what it did, but it was the same type of clutch. Different. Just the design was a little different. Look at that.
Yeah, look at it. The sun's kind of hurting me.
Yeah, I can see that. But that engine came after the hand crank engine. Yeah. Okay, they were all interchangeable. Then when they started with the Model A's, they come out with the float wheels, and they were all interchangeable with the Model A's and Model B's. They all had the same size tires. So you only had to have one size car. Yeah, I think you're right. It's probably high 20s or early 30s. Yeah. But they were all the same. No matter what Model A you had or Model B you had, the wheels were all interchanged. And it was. Before they started making a solid steel wheel, it was 34, I believe, when they made the first steel wheel without spokes. And then they dropped down to 16 inch. But they had big balloon cars back then. Big balloon cars. Because the rims were twice as wide as those. The input shaft for the clutch, how big they were back then. They were 1.5 inches. And later on, they reduced them down to 7/8 or inch or less. Yeah. Of course, that's when they put more splines on the clutch disc. Yeah. But they probably didn't have the equipment back in those days to make small stuff and make it strong. They made a man out of me.
They gave you the opportunity, didn't they?
They did, yes. Ben Griffin Ford.
Ben Griffin Ford.